have to give her an injection now.
You're going to give her another shot? That's all you have done is give her shots. Do you see any difference in her right now? Why don't you give her something that'll help her?
Mr. Capwell, the strychnine level in her blood
Please,
is extremely
you don't
toxic.
have to tell me. I've heard it before.
Daddy, he's upset. I'm sure you understand.
I understand. Mr. Capwell, if it's any consolation at all, if she makes it through tonight, there's a good chance she's going to make it all the way.
I'm sorry. Doesn't make any sense. After all she's been through and all she's survived. Because some insignificant little man like Ken Mathis comes into our life, she's almost destroyed like this.
Well, he'd better hope that she pulls through. Because, Daddy, I swear if she doesn't, I'll deal with him myself.
I am telling you. Why won't you just listen to me?
We will, Mathis, when you start saying something worth hearing.
Well, I'm sorry the truth doesn't jive with your Ken Mathis psycho killer scenario, but the fact is, whether you like it or not, I've been set up.
Who else had access to those sweetener packets Sophia was using?
I don't know who poisoned the packets, but I swear to you, I didn't do it.
As innocent as a baby.
Aren't they all?
Now, you really expect us to believe that you're an innocent bystander in all this? Your wife, for the last few months, you've managed to keep her sequestered. And she's been dividing her time between exhibiting wacky behavior and being gravely ill. And you had nothing to do with any of it?
All right, look. I'm not totally innocent here, okay?
I'm all ears.
I was giving her downers. I wanted to get her hooked on pills so she could no longer function as the head of our Monty.
And you could take control of the company.
Yes. I know it's not very admirable, but I swear to you, I did nothing to try to kill Sophia. God, you know how I feel when I realize that I've been suckered into poisoning my wife this whole time?
Why don't you stop wasting our time, Mathis? The evidence speaks for itself. Why don't you just confess and we get on with our lives?
Evidence? What are you calling evidence? You found 2 packages of sweetener in my jacket. Since when is that against the law?
Those sweetener packets are the least of your worries. The fact is, your second wife most likely died from strychnine poisoning. Your first, most definitely.
Okay. Now look. There's something that's right here in front of our faces that we're not seeing. Something, I don't know, if what you say is true, if both of my wives were murdered.
Oh, it's true.
She was there. She was there both times. She's here right now.
What are you talking about? Who was around?
Oh, my God. I know who did it.
Oh, my God. I don't believe it.
Andy, I'm sorry. I know this is a lot to take in.
Ken murdered his wives? I mean, that can't be, Reese. There must be some mistake.
No, I'm afraid there's no mistake. McCabe's investigation left no margin for error, and believe me, he's as thorough as they come. I'm just thankful we got to Sophia in time.
Then she's all right?
Well, she's critical, but at least she's got a chance.
Oh, this is unbelievable. Ken, a murderer? I mean, Reese, that just can't be possible. I know him. I know him better than...
Andy, listen to me. I know this is hard to believe, but I was under the impression that you really didn't care about the guy anymore.
No, you don't understand, Reese. This is all my fault. I could have prevented those murders.
How?
I was there.
did it, Mathis. You did.
No. Can't you see this? It's been her all the time. I should have seen it. I can't believe I bought this crap about her finally finding a life.
Do you have any idea what he's babbling about?
Listen to me, both of you, and listen good, because I'm solving this case for you. Do you happen to have the hospital records for both my wives?
Duh. Of course we do, Mathis.
All right. Then I want you to take a real close look at them. Because you're going to find the name of a nurse who was attending Valerie and Jennifer in Texas and in Illinois. That's the name of the killer. That's who's killing Sophia and pinning it on me. She's smarter than I gave her credit for. And when I look back on my life, the biggest mistake I ever made was underestimating her. The day that she came over to the house, that belated Christmas present, didn't make any sense. She probably came over to fill the bowl full of sugar packets that was laced with poison.
Do you mind letting us in on who this suspect is? Who she is?
She is Andy Klein. We had this thing, okay? I'm not going to deny that. She was very obsessive, and she thought that one of these days she was going to have me in the end and a lot of money, but the one glitch she didn't count on was that I fell in love with somebody else. And she couldn't do anything about it. She'd murdered twice. Third time's as easy as falling off a log. Setting me up was like icing on the cake.
Oh, I see. And everything would be tied up in a nice little ribbon, right? I don't think so.
Fine. You just do your job. Check out my story. That is your obligation as a police officer, isn't it?
Jury, did you find Andy Klein and bring her in for questioning?
Run that by me again. You were where?
I was the nurse of record in both cases. Valerie Mathis in Illinois and Jennifer Mathis in Texas. I attended both of them.
Andy, I don't understand. What is that? Some sort of crazy coincidence?
I wish it were. Reese, I was just gone on the guy. It was a dependency thing that was sick. It was like an addiction. And I just had to be near him. So whatever city he went to, I would follow and I would be there. And I had to work. And back then, all I knew how to be was a nurse.
Then you lied to me.
When?
That night at the Oasis. The man who had the heart attack. You knew exactly what to do. And I remember Micah asked you if you had any formal training. You denied that.
It just made me feel funny. I saw a man who needed help, and I just acted instinctively. But being a nurse again just brought back all the bad times. It reminded me of how much control Ken used to have over me, and how I'm trying so hard to have a new life again and just put all that behind me. I'm sorry. I know I should have told you.
That would have been nice.
Well, I'm speaking up now. I don't have a choice. I want to help Sophia. To think Ken almost murdered her. She's a wonderful lady, and she's been nothing but sweet and dear to me.
Well, Andy, you have a chance to help her now. You can testify for the prosecution at Mathis's trial.
You think he'll go to trial?
I know he will.
You can count on me. Oh, I feel like somebody just walked over my grave. Reese, I was in love with a killer. I mean, that could have been me in the hospital right now. And I'd have no one to blame but myself for being a fool.
Andy, you listen to me. You trusted a guy you loved. Nobody will ever blame you for that.
Micah, this is crazy. What has gotten into you?
This clever little room. I mean, just take a look at it, Jody. It's a perfect size for an afternoon break. It's got nice soft pillows, nice soft sheets. I could bring in a few satin sheets myself.
I am scandalized. But you're forgetting one thing, Doctor.
What?
Oh, I mean, Chief of Surgery.
Are you hungry? I could bring you some food, but there's
No, we are both on duty.
Well, I'm always on duty, and I'm always aware of it. But my first priority is keeping that smile on your face and getting you to get over that asinine marriage of yours. So you got my missive.
Yeah. What exactly is this, anyway?
It's a poem.
Oh,
Yes.
a poem. Is there no limit to your talents, Doctor?
Read it.
Ooh. Ooh. Micah. You actually wrote this?
I did. And if you're very, very good and do exactly as I tell you, I may whisper some of it in your ear later.
Much later. I have a lot of work to do.
In the linen closet?
Oh. Inventory. It's just that time of year.
Where is the cab driver? We have 15 minutes to make it to the airport, or we're going to miss our flight because of your incessant poking around.
I know. Can you blame me for wanting to stay here? I mean, we are in paradise. What is your god-awful hurry to get back to Santa Barbara?
Work. Gina Jeans needs me. Now, we came here for one reason and one reason only, to save Ted and Lily's marriage. Well, mission accomplished. I have a mission of my own to get back to.
You sound like Mother Teresa.
You ordered a taxi?
Yes, a long time ago. Now, come on, we're in a hurry.
Now, listen. You like money, right? Here we go. Now, when we get in the cab, you're going to drive to
the airport, right?
Wrong.
Here. Hurry.
What?
She's making some noise, Daddy. I think she's coming out of it. Mom?
Darling, can you hear me?
Mom, Dad and I are here for you. We love you so much.
Please, baby. Come on back to us, please.
Mom?
Kelly.
Hi.
Hey.
What happened?
You've
Well?
been very sick, Mom.
That's the bad news, baby. The good news is you're going to be all right now. You really are.
Jody. I have a message for you from Dr. DeAngelis. He left for the day, but he said he will see you at home later.
Oh, thanks, Alice. Sounds good to me. I'll be there. What am I doing? Hi, it's Jody Walker. Is Reese on duty? Ah, okay. No, I'll catch him there. Thanks.
So we missed the plane. Gina Jeans will just have to muddle through somehow without you for another 24 hours.
What is your story, anyway? I mean, how do you hold on to your job and not know where the airport is? There are 2 roads on the whole island, and they both go to where? Ta-da! The airport.
I need more lessons.
Thanks, boss.
What did he call you?
Boss. That's an old island custom. Oh, yeah.
Old island custom. Sounds fishy to me. I refuse to pay the man, and he thanks you.
Gina, I can't lie to you when you get that look on your face. I paid it.
Lionel, you pay someone for services that were delivered to you. In this case, the man did not deliver anything. You're too soft-hearted for your own good.
Gina, the man did deliver. You see, I paid him to not take us to the airport. Come on. Don't get that look on your face. Come on. Oh, I just wanted to spend another night and day, a blissful time with the woman I love. Come on. I wanted to be listening to the trade winds and making love under the towering palm trees.
Thank you. I appreciate your support. Only the next time, Could you aim a little further to the right?
Ken Mathis is never going to hurt you again. He's behind bars where he belongs. He's going to be there for a long, long time.
Reese, I wish I could believe you, but he's smart. He could talk his way out of anything.
Well, Andy's not that smart. And even if he manages to somehow beat this attempted murder rap on Sophia, the state of Texas is standing nearby with extradition papers. They're more than just a little eager to try him for the murder of his first wife.
God, I knew her. Her name was Jennifer. Her and Valerie. They weren't just names on a file to me, Reese. They were lovely women. And so trusting. Oh, you must think I'm rotten.
No, Andy.
No, I can imagine how all this sounds to you. There I was, Ken's lover, smiling in his wife's face day after day. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Well, all I can say in my own defense is that nothing came without a price. There wasn't a morning that I didn't wake up feeling so guilty. I could hardly look at myself in the mirror. But I wanted it to stop, and Ken just took all the power from me. It's like he told me he couldn't survive without me. What a joke, huh?
No. There's nothing funny about a monster like him.
I know that now. Thanks to you. You've taught me about kindness and honesty. I can't tell you how much that meant to me.
Andy, you're a terrific lady. And you deserve to be treated with kindness and honesty. Manipulation, deceit, using someone, that's not what a relationship's built on.
I know. Again, thanks to you. I think I'm falling in love with you, Reese Walker. I don't know if the feeling is mutual.
Andy,
Oh, you don't have to say anything. Not yet. I just want you to know I hope we have a chance.
The doctor doesn't want you to talk much until he's had a chance to examine her. Looks like you're going to be just fine.
You listen to what she said, okay? You heard what she said. You keep it zipped. Don't you talk.
It's so strange. I remember being at the wedding, but then I don't remember anything else. Where's Ken? Where's Ken?
Would you please? Shush. Everything's going to be fine. We know what's wrong with you now, and you're going to get better, and that's all that matters.
That's right. And you listen to what he says, okay? And just rest. Close your eyes. I gotta go call McCabe, okay, and tell him that everything's okay.
I'll be here.
Close your eyes. Get some rest.
Squad room, D'Alessio speaking.
Hi, Jerry. It's Kelly.
Hey, Kelly. How's your mom doing?
She's awake. Looks like she's gonna be okay.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So is McCabe around?
No, he's with Ken right now. I'd be happy to tell him anything you'd like.
No, actually, I'd like to do it myself. I'll be over.
Okay. Hey, Kelly, do you happen to know where I might find Andy Klein?
No, I don't know why I would know where she is. Have you tried Reese?
Andy, stop.
I thought you wanted...
That's... listen to me. Don't take it that way, okay? There's nothing in the world that I would do to make you unhappy, but you have to understand, this isn't about you.
No one else is here, Reese.
Well, see, that's the thing. There really is.
Jody, right? Always Jody.
Yeah.
Reese, it's Jerry.
Sure.
Hey, listen, we're trying to track down Энди Клейн, and Kelly thought you might know where to reach her.
Yeah, actually, she's right here.
Great. McCabe wants to see her at the station on the double.
For what?
Well, I think it's on him to explain it. Will you bring her in?
Well, yeah, sure. I mean, if you're going to make some big mystery out of this, I'll be down in just a few minutes.
All right, then.
Okay.
Bye.
What's going on?
I guess McCabe would like to see you. Probably just wants to ask you a few questions about Mathis. You up for it?
You bet I am. I just need to freshen up.
Oh, okay. Bathroom's right through there.
Okay.
Oh, hey, you forgot your blouse.
Hi. I was thinking about you, and I thought I'd just...
I wish you could see the video that's playing in my head right now. All those little memories playing back in retrospect. Things that were there all the time, things that I couldn't see.
What things?
Her jealousy. Her instability. I wish you could have seen how she took care of Jennifer and Valerie. She couldn't have been more compassionate. She couldn't have been more empathetic. That's why it didn't bother me that she was taking care of both of them. I thought they couldn't have been in better hands. She made me believe that she was there for me, even though I didn't love her. She loved me, and that was the basis of our relationship. She told me she would wait for me. And that she'd wait until I fell in love with her, and she'd make me one day. I thought that she was the most selfless woman I'd ever met. All the time, she's knocking off anybody that gets in her way.
It's a very touching and fascinating story. But it still doesn't clear up one little messy detail. Энди Клейн didn't have Valerie's body cremated to cover up the evidence of poison. You did.
That's not why I did it. Valerie had requested that as part of her religious beliefs.
Oh, come on, Mathis, you can do better than that.
If I was so diabolical, then why wouldn't I have Jennifer's body cremated too? Why would I leave myself open for some nosy cop like you to come around in the future and throw my butt in jail for it?
Fine, let's just say for the sake of an argument that Энди Клейн is the killer. What's her motive?
It's me. She wants me to herself.
Right. I keep forgetting. You're Mr. Wonderful.
Except for the fact that she realized that this time it's not going to happen. She knew I was in love with Sophia. She met Reese Walker. That's when it was all about revenge. Sophia dead, and I'm on the rack for it.
Well, if Andy is as crazed and obsessed as you say, why not she just eliminate her source of pain? Why go through all the trouble of sweetener packets and Sophia? Why not just kill you?
I don't know. I can't answer that.
These questions are biggies, Mathis. And without answers, your story does not hold water.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute! Come back here! McCabe!
Ken? Ken?
No, honey, it's all right, darling. It's all right. You're having a bad dream. It's not here. It's me.
Where is he?
Don't worry about him. You just rest. You heard what the nurse said.
I don't care what the nurse said. I want to find my husband. I want to talk to him. Oh, gosh. Oh, Cece, I'm so weak. I can't even sit up. What happened to me?
Been under a great deal of stress, darling. You're going to be fine. That's all that matters. You know what I was thinking about while I was watching you sleep?
What?
One of the days that the kids got sick at night. I used to stay up all night with them when they had their flu or the whooping cough. Remember?
There was a time there, it seemed like every one of them was sick, one right after the other. Someone was always sick.
Mm-hmm. Nothing I could say or do would ever get you away from their side, that's for sure. Even your about to keel over from exhaustion. You were a good mother. God, baby, I'm so sorry I went through this. I wish I could wave a magic wand or yell at somebody, anything to take away the pain and the hurt that you've been through.
There is something you could do.
You name it.
I'm so tired, and I want to sleep in the worst way, but every time I close my eyes, I get frightened, and I feel vulnerable. I was wondering, do you think that you could put your arms around me and I could put my head on your chest, hear your heartbeat? Maybe I could get a little strength from that.
Well, there's one thing you can say for me when my timing's lousy. It's really lousy. You've got someone here with you.
Joe, it's not.
No, it's okay. Really, I mean, I should have called first. I knew that. I have no right to barge in here as if nothing's changed.
Joe, I'm glad you're here. I really wanted to talk to you. Joe, please, don't. You're right. Andy's here, but she's leaving, and there's no reason I have to go with her. We can talk.
It's fine. I mean, it takes me a while sometimes, but eventually I get it. And I finally got it, Reese. I really do. And it's okay.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Would you like a drink?
No, thanks.
Would you like something to eat?
No.
Would you like to change into a swimsuit?
No, Lionel, I'm perfectly comfortable the way I am, okay?
You are determined not to have a good time, aren't you?
You know, sometimes fun just isn't an appropriate response. I have responsibilities.
Do my ears deceive me? Or am I hearing Gina Blake DeMott, Timmons, Capwell, Lockridge giving up a good time because of responsibility?
You know something? People just don't understand me, I guess. Including you. Everybody thinks I'm frivolous and scatterbrained. Well, I guess I can be. Sometimes. But I'm also committed to accomplishing something in my life. That's what most of these harebrained schemes are about that I'm so famous for. Well, it's actually happened. I'm a success. Gina Jeans, my idea, is a success. And I finally have that sense of accomplishment. It's been a long road, and I just can't take it lightly.
You know something? Nobody's going to take that company away from you. The way they took that blue Davenport away from your mother when you were little.
I know.
Yeah. I wonder if you really do. Nobody works harder than you do. But there are times when maybe you can work a little too hard. I mean, here we are in a tropical paradise, and you're sitting there all buttoned up and frowning. Oh. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to make you smile. Yeah, I'm gonna make you smile if it's the last thing I do.
Matt is still proclaiming his innocence?
Yeah, he wants more tea.
Hey, Connor, what do you think about his story anyway?
I think he's clever. I mean, it's even possible. But I tell you, I'm not buying it. He's scrambling to save his own neck. You know, everybody has a breaking point. It's something that'll make them crack if you push them hard enough, and I just have to find a way to get to his.
Well, Andy Klein's on her way over.
Well, that's good. Maybe she'll give us some insight.
Hey!
Hey, yourself.
How's your mom?
Oh, McCabe, she's gonna make it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the best news I heard all day.
Yeah.
I'll just take this down to Mathis.
What's going on with Ken?
Well, he keeps proclaiming that he's being railroaded and that he doesn't need to see a lawyer because he knows who the real killer is.
As opposed to him? So who would that be?
His old girlfriend, Andy Klein.
Excuse me?
Thanks.
Thirsty?
I always get thirsty when I'm agitated. Wait. Is there any news on Sophia?
Yeah, Kelly just called and said Sophia's going to be all right.
Thank God. Thank God. I'm so worried. What?
Just admiring your performance.
It's not a performance. I was watching you before Watch Me. You don't think I'm telling the truth, do you?
I'll bring you some more.
Look, talk to McCabe. That's all I'm asking. He's smart. Once he starts asking Andy questions, everything's going to fall into place.
I expect he's already doing that.
What are you talking about? Is she here?
I saw her on the way down the hall when I was coming down here.
Wait. I got to talk to her. Jerry, I got to talk to her. I can get the truth out of her. Please, just let me talk to her.
The fabric come in from the plant in Alabama. I say. Oh, what about the buttons from Seattle? Good. So how did the distribution meeting go? Yeah, I'm expecting a call from Bloomingdale's. Hello? Hello? What is going on here?
God, I love it when you laugh.
Hi. Where is everybody?
Giovanni's out saving souls. Aurora's out with Sawyer, and the staff took the night off.
Took. Or were offered.
It's romantic.
And Giovanni, did you order him to stay away too?
Well, I must say that Aurora definitely had a date. Even if she didn't, I would have bribed her.
You are so bad. You are so bad, Micah.
Are you trying to insinuate that I set this whole evening up to seduce you?
No. No, what I'm saying is that you're going to try, of course, being the operative word.
To the victor.
I can't believe I'm hearing this.
Well, he's grasping at straws. You see that, don't you?
It's just like him, the coward. To blame me to save his own skin. I just can't believe it.
Oh, the information about Andy nursing at the hospitals where Ken's wife died, I can vouch for the fact that she offered that up herself.
Can you think of anything that might help us here, Andy? Anything that he might have said that was suspicious?
Anything you could have said and done?
Not off the top of my head. I mean, I knew the man was sick. He would use me as his punching bag, both physically and emotionally, for years. He would go out and marry rich women to steal their money and just use me as his sexual needs. I'm sorry, that's neither here nor there. There's nothing I can do about the past, but I certainly could do something about this.
What do you mean?
I could get the confession that you need. I've always been able to get the truth out of him.
Well, she's got a point, don't you think?
Did he say anything?
Oh, yeah. More tea.
Please, let me handle him. Let me talk to him.
I don't know. Andy, can you excuse us for a moment? I would really like to talk to Connor and Kelly in private.
Sure.
Okay.
You know, for what it's worth, he wants to see you, too.
He does? Well, that's great. That would make all the difference in the world. Would you tell them?
Sure. Yeah, as soon as they're finished in there.
Well, would you mind telling them now? It could affect their decision.
Okay.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
That was quite a poem.
Yeah. You read the whole thing? You read the whole thing,
Yes, I did. And it was, well, how do I say? I think that perhaps if you put it to rap music, it would be banned in certain states.
What I was hoping was that after you read it, you would have promptly dropped everything you were doing and just rushed on home.
Well, I cannot tell a lie. I made a pit stop.
You went to the cabin? Did you see Reese? Oh, I see.
Where are you going?
Oh, just to a neutral corner, that's all. It's just, Jody, I can't fight you on the issue of you being pulled back always by your husband. And, I mean, the marriage is over. You have this compulsion to make something still alive when it doesn't.
Let me talk to that little bitch. I'll get a confession out of her. I can make her talk. Come on, Jerry. I need something to drink. Well, if he wants to see her, then maybe I should let her go down.
Like I said, she makes a good point. You said it yourself. It might be the only way to get a confession out of him.
Let me grab that.
Walker. Yeah, I'm on it right now.
What's going on?
There's a robbery in progress, so I'm going to have to fly out of here. It looks like Connor's going to let you talk to Mathis. Are you going to be okay with that?
I'll be fine with that. You do what you have to do.
Okay, I'll see.